Hi, I'm Nicole Belanda, the Customer Advocacy Program Manager at Rockwell Automation, and we're here to talk about results achieved. I'm joined by Edgar Cosio from Rio Tinto Resolution Copper to talk about some great results that they've achieved.
Hi everybody, my name is Edgar Cosio. I'm the Senior Electrical Engineer for Rio Tinto at Resolution Copper. If the mine is in fully operation, it can provide up to 25% of the US copper demand, which is substantial, especially with all the goals from the Department of Energy in the United States pushing for electrification and all the EV initiatives that everybody's trying to kind of push forward and towards net zero. Not only that, the economic benefit for the area and the Copper Triangle area where the mine sites resides, it would be substantial.
So tell us a little bit about what Resolution Copper was looking to improve when you approached Rockwell Automation.
Number one was sustainability. So the first thing we did was how can we improve our electrical consumption? Electrical consumption is, in any type of mining operation, is the biggest drawback. The biggest thing we did was, let's look at our control system. How can we automate this? How can we make it more sustainable, make it more environmentally friendly by implementing new technologies? Resolution Copper is it's a very curious case. It goes 1,600 feet in depth. So as you can imagine, the temperatures down there can be brutal or sometimes even unbearable to work in. When we first broke through 1,600 feet, the temperatures were anywhere between 90 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit with around 100% humidity. So the biggest challenge is how can we maintain like a good working condition where it's safe enough for the employees and safe enough for the equipment to operate reliably. So the chillers reside on surface.
Got it. So very important, these chillers, for making a workable environment for machinery, also for the people who are down there doing any work. You said you've switched to variable speed drives. What did it look like before, and why was a variable speed drive something that made it better?
So before, there used to be just soft starters. So, they go from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds, and it's just like you didn't have any way to control the speed, even with the process control network. With BFDs, then we're able to ramp up the ramp-up cycle, basically mitigating how much electricity is being pulled in the initial upstart cycle until it reaches basically 100% or just the full load state, which is a lot less electricity. First of all, we saw a 5% increase in efficiency for the chillers of the BFDs there. And we also saw a 10% reduction in the utility costs, which basically translates to around $1 million per annum, which is a substantial savings, especially for any mining operation, especially in the utility side of things.
We've got that temperature under control, but there's also this dewatering situation going on.
So we have around 500 gallons per minute of intake in the mine. That water gets pushed down to our west side facility, to the water treatment plant, where the water gets cleaned up, gets treated, it goes through an RO process. And from that point, we either divert it for potable water for our site, or we divert it over to the nearby farmlands for crops and cattle.
That sounds like a pretty complex process to manage, and one that you want to go off without a hitch. You're shifting to using Rockwell's Plant PAX solution for that, right?
Yes, that is correct. Because the criticality of our dewatering system underground, especially with all the assets that are underground, Plant PX seemed like the right solution to basically set us up for success in the future. One of the KPIs will be the energy monitoring. That's for us to achieve our decarbonization goals by 2050. It is paramount for this project to be environmentally conscious. So the partnership that we have with Rockwell Automation and Rio Tinto is key to make that project a success, especially with all the upcoming technologies and everything else that we're trying to implement.
Great. Well, thank you, Edgar. We're excited you found some levers you can pull with increasing the variable speed drive use at site to reduce energy, with process control. We hope you continue to find more levers to pull, and we're here to support you. Thank you.
Thank you for the support, and I'm happy to be here.